What if it all worked out, man? What if that big idea you got that you're so scared to put out there into the world, what if you actually put your best foot forward and you execute it? You made a plan, you followed your plan, and it all worked out. What if all of that worked out? Have you ever thought about that? I don't think you have, man. And I'm gonna say that because it's always, what if I can't? What if it don't? What if this shit don't go my way? What if it don't go my way? Then what's gonna happen? This gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You ever thought about, man, if this shit go my way, then I'm gonna be so. You got to be a little bit optimistic. You feel me? You gotta be in this on your road to success, and you could take this into life. Period. You see what I'm saying? Um, you have to be a little bit optimistic in how you're thinking. You feel me? A lot of us think small minded, and I'm saying us because I'm included in this. I'm just gonna bring it to the forefront. We all have these dreams we want to accomplish. We all have this goal. We all have a goal that we want to hit in life. Whether that's making $10,000 a month, whether that's making $20,000 a month, whatever your goal is, we all have a goal. We all want to get somewhere. But have you ever asked yourself, what do I have to do to get there? Like, who do I have to become in order for me to get to where I want to be in life? Because 9 times out of 10, doing what you're currently doing won't get you to the point that you need to go in life. And I know that may sound cliche. I know it may sound cliche, but a lot of things in life sound cliche. But it's a lot of the cliche things in life that's just like, duh, that we overlook. You feel me? Like, if you know it's that easy, why aren't you there yet? And it's like we think we have it all figured out, but a lot of us have to admit that we can't, and we don't. I don't have it all figured out. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to get 1% better every day. You feel me? A lot of us think small minded. Going back to the small minded, a lot of us think small minded. If you have a goal that you want to hit, you have to be so driven about that goal and go forward with that goal, knowing that other people may look at you crazy along the way, and that shouldn't even bother you. You should expect people to, once you're on your path to success, and once you're on your path to, man, I'm trying to do better, bro. Like, you feel me? Because we all had those talks with ourselves. Once we actually go there and we stop lying to ourselves, that's another point I'm going to. But once we actually get to that point, a lot of people are gonna be so confused. Like, what the fuck is this? And when you come across somebody that actually understands, you're like, damn, it's surprising type shit. And we have to be so big headed about our dreams and our ambitions. We cannot think, and we have to open up our mind, because a lot of us think $10,000 a month is a lot of money. It is. It is. I'm not here to say that ain't. I'm not touching $10,000 a month. I'm not. But I know that it's levels to this shit. And if you think, yeah, 10th, like I'm getting to this point, and yeah, I'm cool right here, you become complacent, and and that's where the small minded thing comes in, and you ask yourself, like, well, how much is enough? Like, how much is enough? Once you get, okay, well, damn, he ain't 10,000. Well, you saying that, how much is enough then? I I want to make as much as I can. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to make as much as I can, and that should be the goal to make, because we you don't want to shortchange yourself. You want to optimize everything that you do. You feel me? You want to optimize everything. You want to optimize everything you do. So if I know, all right, shit. Along the way, yeah, it's gonna be a little bumps and rolls. You're supposed to expect that shit. Like, there's a lot of things you're supposed to expect. A lot of things that's gonna set you back. You digging a ditch, but someday you're gonna fall in it. Like, it's them. You taking it brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? You taking it brick by brick and shit. It may be 1,000 of them bitches. It's gonna take a time to move. You feel me? But at the end of it, you're gonna be like, damn. And it's gonna you have a journey along the way. You have lessons along the way to get you to the point where you at. It's a lot of things in life that we overlook that we should always pay attention to. And being small minded is one. Don't cap yourself out. Don't look at something and don't, man, this shit look too complicated. I ain't even, yeah, fuck that shit. You got, why are you thinking like that? Why are you thinking like that? Why is your whole thing is I can't. How can you, my nigga? Like, how can you? How can you? That's the question you should be asking yourself when situations oppose itself in life, and it comes to a point where you got to be like, man, fuck, I can't get to, bro. How can I get to this point that I'm trying to get to? What do I have to do? Because the first thing you're gonna figure out mindset is number one. You got to start there. It's a whole mindset change, a whole mindset shift, and once you understand that, you're gonna actually take more heed into the small details you need to do, and becoming disciplined in the things that you're doing. And we all are gonna struggle with discipline, but it's a muscle that you have to work out. It's a muscle you have to work out. Discipline is a muscle you have to work out. Because once you have discipline, you will have motivation. Because nothing is gonna be able to knock you off your pivot. Nothing is gonna be able to. I got to do this type shit. Like, and there's gonna be points in life where things happen and you can't. It happens. It happens. Know that that is a testament to where you're gonna be once you get to the point you're trying to get to in life. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to look back on all the trials and tribulations that you faced. You feel me? You're gonna be able to look back at all that shit and be like, I made it out the other side though. And that's what people will become to know about you. You know, stop thinking small minded. Because once you think small minded and once you tell yourself you cannot, everything that comes your way is gonna somehow confirm that cannot. Everything. If if I go out and I drive my car and I feel like fuck man, today a bad day, everything finna go bad. Everything. Any little fucking noise I hear from my car, I'm gonna think my shit. Like, you feel me? It's like you say this and then your brain seeks out, okay, how can I confirm that what I'm saying is actually true? That's all it is. It's confirmation bias, man. So if you tell yourself, man, this this shit gon' go there, this shit, every opportunity that's gonna come to you is gonna be like, oh, okay, boom, this how I'm trying to get here. This I gotta do. You feel me? It's just gonna click. It's gonna click. The confirmation bias that we all struggle with it, and all we have to do is just switch it to make it benefit us. The mind is a very very strong muscle. It's the one of the strongest muscles we have, the biggest muscles we have, you know. Um Exercise that one. Feed yourself with information to actually get you to the point where you're trying to go. A lot of things that we consume on a daily is very, it's not serving us any purpose. It's not serving you any purpose. You knowing what Ruby Rose did last night is not serving you any purpose. It's not. We all struggle with social media. I'm not on that bitch unless I'm posting, bro. Real shit. G shit, bro. I don't sit and scroll on Instagram how I used to anymore. I don't sit and scroll on TikTok how I used to anymore. There's a lot of things that I miss genuinely, and I know that's kind of like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a reactor. You gotta, when shit comes across, and I have certain times where I'm actually okay. Boom, I actually need to look for some shit, or if I see some shit actually trending when I do get on there. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not on that bitch every day. I'm trying to feed my brain information to help me become the person I need to become to get to where I want to go. You see what I'm saying? And you see how everything ties back to you. Everything ties back to you. Everything ties back to you. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying this to say, oh, I'm better than you. I'm saying this because I noticed this in myself. I noticed the same things I'm saying, that it's a conversation I had. It's things I noticed. Sometimes I just reflect. I haven't even been listening to music in the car anymore. Um, a lot of times sometimes I ride in silence. Let me sit with my thoughts. Let me think sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or let me put on a podcast that's enrichment to my it's food for my brain. And it's not dumbing me down. It's not serving me any purpose. Because what can I do with the information I have on social media? You can become uh, a social media journalist or whatever. Use it in your favor though. Don't just use it to use it. A lot of us just use things to use things. Use things to give you the advantage. If you know, we all know social media is where it is right now. We all know that. Use it to your advantage instead of having it as a liability to you. The news that you saw, all right, shit. You find that shit interesting, make a video. That's how I started this channel. Because I was like, bro, I watch fucking YouTube videos all damn day. I might as well try to get paid from this shit. Literally. I have had moments like I've been, when somebody asks me how long I've been doing social media, for a long stint, I can say about 5 years, but it's been on and off for 5 years. But I've been constantly trying. This is the same YouTube channel that I've had since 5 years ago that had no subscribers, bro. But I was posting videos on that bitch and I just stopped. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school, shit like that, but whatever. Think big minded. Once you think big minded, the confirmation bias will be on your side. Understand how everything I'm saying ties back to, I just need to focus on me. I need to focus on what I need to do to get to the point where I need to go. And once you understand that, once you understand like once you figure out the things you need to change, you know what I'm saying? You will start to indulge in those areas. All right, and it's not gonna be a cold turkey type of thing. You have to start substituting, but that's why I say 1% better every day. 1% better every day. Think big, man. Shit, bro. If I'm thinking I could get fucking 10,000, why the fuck I can't get 100,000 a month? And once you get 100,000, okay, shit, I don't hit 100,000. So how can I get 225? This is the things you can't be asking yourself. Man, I can't hit 225. What the fuck is you talking about? That's too much. You already accepted that. Once you say that, you've already accepted it. Once you tell yourself, man, I can't, you've already accepted it because you haven't even tried. Use the things that I'm saying and understand that you can notice it. You can take this advice and make a change tomorrow. I can't go to the gym, bro. I just got home at fucking 8 o'clock. I need a okay shit. If I can't do it, I can at least hit like 20 push-ups type shit. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I could do a little 15-minute workout just so I could, you know what I'm saying? Check that out off the goal. I know I'm running behind schedule, but how can I still incorporate this into my schedule? Because I know I need to do this. You see what I'm saying? Not, nah, I can't incorporate this into my schedule because I just got home at 8:30. Shit, still need to take a shower. It's those little things, the little details. Those little details are gonna build discipline. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. So once you work on yourself and you add the discipline, and a lot of us are almost there. But once you get to that point, once you add the discipline and you actually work on your discipline, it's gonna take you further because stuff is not gonna be a negotiable for you. It's not gonna be. You're not gonna be able to negotiate with yourself. Procrastinate. You're not gonna be able to do that. Nah, I gotta do this shit. I gotta figure out how. And those small things where figuring out, okay, yes, I need to go to the gym. So how can I figure that out? Boom. All right. Shit. Yeah, I made 10,000. How can I make 20,000? It's gonna translate to every area in life, and we're almost there. We're almost there. If you're watching this video, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. Because you want the change. And you have to stay confident. You have to be confident in it too. You know? And a lot of the confidence comes from us lying to ourselves because we've done if I done told you I'm gonna pick you up every Saturday at 7 so we could go out on a date and I never come, like this Saturday come, I don't come, that Saturday, you gonna start, man, nigga, you ain't doing that shit. So why the fuck am I even? So if you tell yourself, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym today, then you don't do it, I'm gonna go tomorrow. Then you don't do it. Fuck. I'm gonna just start again on Monday. Then you don't do it. You done made a pattern of lying to yourself, and now you start to believe that confirmation bias. Your confidence starts to lack, and you don't even notice it. It just comes out in your responses. It comes out in the words you say because the things you say is the things you see. The things you say are the things you see. Once you know that something is achievable, it could be replicated. It's up to you to figure out how can I replicate this. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be an easy a route to what you're trying to do. Is not. I'm on a route right now. Um, I'm I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to find my breakthrough. But I notice the things and I start to incorporate different habits and I try to do things so I can better myself 1% better every day. Just 1% better every day. And once you work on that and you reverse that pattern of saying you can't to I can or how can I, and you start to use your head and you start to the critical think and you start to make a plan and you start executing your plan and you start knocking off goals, you're gonna build your confidence. The things you start to see, the things you start to say, like I said, the things you say are the things you see. You see what I'm saying? So once you say, yeah, how can I do this shit? I done made 10. All right, boom. You're gonna start to see ways that you can make $20,000 a month. You're gonna just it's gonna you go the market is gonna open up for you. Once you do that, and then once you start doing that, and then you're not thinking small minded no more, right? And then you have that confirmation bias on your side because you done hit this goal, you done hit that goal, you'll be unstoppable because you start to notice things. You just have to know it's possible to do it. Like we know this shit is possible. People do it. Don't say that you can't do it. Figure out how. I'm figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I want you to figure it out, man. I want you to figure it out. So, really sit with it. sit with this, man, and I just want y'all to get better. I know this is a curveball type video for me, but you know, I had to get this shit off. You feel what I'm saying? I want y'all to get better every day. Try to get 1% better every day, man. If you like the video, leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more content. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man.